Question 5. Okay, listen, only look at these answers if you've already attempted it on your own. Anyway, let's continue. During a field goal attempt, that's football talk. The function h, here's the math talk. H equals whatever this is, minus 0.02d squared plus 0.9d. Models the height of a football in terms of horizontal distance, how high it is. D meters from where the ball was kicked. So this is D equals 0. It's where the ball was kicked. It's going to go somehow like that, right? I don't know. Maybe it starts being kicked up here, but let's just pretend that's the case. Makes sense? Now, whoops. Find the horizontal distance the ball travels until it hits the ground. That means I need this number. What is that? These are the zeros. Find the zeros. Find this zero, really. Okay, how do I do that? I have my equation, h equals minus 0.02 plus 0.9 d. Oh, and there's a d squared there. Okay, so let's graph it. Let's see if our graph ends up looking like this. Let's use a calculator let's use a calculator because I don't want to graph that without a calculator, to be very honest. All right, minus 0.02, 0.02 x squared, let's just call it x, even though it's d squared, plus 0.9d, plus 0.9 d equals y, even though it does it automatically. Let's get rid of that. All right, here's my football. Starts at d equals 0, goes up, up, up. Let's minimize that. Goes up. My ball travels this route to a maximum of, looks like 10, was it meters? I'm not sure. We'll figure that out in a minute. And it doesn't hit until, where does it hit 0? At 45. So we don't hit 0 until we hit 45. Let's solve that. So it hits at 45. X equals 45. So x equals 45 and x equals 0. So my football, d equals 0 and d equals 45. That's when h is 0, d equals 0, or d equals 45. If you're curious, we're done, by the way. Therefore, the distance, the ball travels is 45 meters. Now, if you're curious, how would I solve that if I actually knew how to plus 0.9d? Because I'm going to get numbers that I can work with. Actually, it's not going to be that easy, but let's go ahead and see. If h equals 0, then 0 equals negative 0.02d plus 0.9d. Let's multiply both sides by 100. What's 0 times 100? 0. What's that times 100? Well, that's equal to, in fact, let's multiply by negative 100. That still becomes 0. And that becomes, let's flip the signs. This becomes positive, and this becomes negative. Multiplied by 100, 2d plus, or 2d squared, plus 90d. Let's divide by 2. 0 equals d squared plus 45. d. Let's factor out the d. d and d. Oh yeah, we were supposed to switch that sign, remember? Let's switch that sign. Oh, not so early. right? Because minus 100. See, that's why we should be clean in our writing. I really should be more clean. But anyway, I catch my mistakes. You guys have to be more clean in your writing so that you don't miss out on your mistakes. Look, when is that equal to 0? 0 times anything is 0, so d equals 0. And here, in order for that to be 0, d equals 45. It's the same thing